Hello guys, I'll be showing you some certain things in your booster paga, in your pay slip. The reason why they normally remove some huge amount from your salary. At times you can work about 2,000 euro in a company, but when your salary is coming, they will pay you 1,000, 1,001, 1,002. Why are they removing 800? Why are they removing 1,000? Why are they removing 2,000 from your salary? So in this video, I'll be explaining everything to you because some of us don't actually know what to look at in our booster paga. You're going to be looking at the Lotto. Lotto talks about the total money that you worked. You are not supposed to look at that place because it's not the total money that you work your company will give to you. You have to pay some tax here, pay some tax here, pay government here, pay this one there, which I'll be explaining. So what you are supposed to look at is the netto, like the one that is showing you on your screen, and you can see where they wrote netto. This is your actual salary after they have removed everything removable. This person worked about 2,712 euro. That was what he worked in that company that particular month, but they now paid him 1,647. They removed about 1,065 euro. Why? So let me explain. Now that you work 2,712 euro, government will remove. First of all, you pay government their tax. So this person paid a tax of about 432 euro. So don't do the calculation how they got to that 432 euro, because you will not be able to get it accurately, because they also remove some certain things because of the type of family this person have. So let's just assume this is the tax this person pay, 432 euro. Then on top of that 432 euro, you saw where they wrote totale contribution. What does that contribution mean? Is the other contribution that you also need to pay to the government, like IMSS contribution. Why do you pay IMSS contribution? You put some money for your pension, your pension account, so that when you get old, you'll be able to get your pension. So we pay every month. So you put some money into unemployment, which is disoccupation. That is why if you lose your job, you can go and do disoccupation, because you have deposited some money in that account. We also have sick malatia, the one you also call malatia. You also pay some money. That's why if you do malatia, IMSS will also pay you because you normally contribute there. So that's what we call IMSS contribution. You can call it a social contribution as well. So yeah, those money they also remove it from your salary. Then we also have another one called E9. E9 is the one that talks about infortunum. In case you get injured in your place of work, it's like a form of insurance. You also pay depending on how risky your job is. If your job is very risky, the money you also pay will be also high. If your job is not risky, you also pay less amount. So they'll put all this money together. That is where you have that total contribution there, which is about 257 euro in the case of this person. So you pay your tax for something, you now also pay this one. It does not end there. You will now also go and pay commune. The commune where you did your residence, you also pay them every month from your booster paga. Not just your commune, you also pay the region that you are staying. So if you are staying in Veneto, you also pay Veneto. If you are staying in Lombardia, you also pay Lombardia. Depending on the region that you are staying, you also pay them some tax. So if you put all these things together, that is what they will now remove from the total money that you worked. Like in the case of this boy, after removing all this money, his case did not end there. So this person also took loan, took money from the bank. They call it gestione di quinto, the one you use your salary to borrow. So they'll be removing it from your salary directly. You are not the one that will be paying it to the bank, no. They'll be removing it from your salary directly. So this person is also paying about 290 euros that they are removing from his salary every month. So if you now plus the government tax with the IMSS contribution, with the INAN, with the commune own, with the regional tax, with the money borrowed from the bank, when you now put everything together, it will now fall into this 1,065 euro. So if you minus 1,065 euro from the actual money that this person worked, which is 2,712 euro, you will now be left with 1,647 euro. So you can see the difference that this person, they remove almost about 1,065 euro from his account. Not because your company ate that money, not because a government just stole that money, but these are the things that you paid that money for. You only pay government their tax, and you pay contribution here for unemployment, for this. So I've seen a lot of people who call me, sir, at my place of work, my boss is cheating me. I don't like the company. How will I see 4,000 in my booster paga? At the end of the day, that they are paying me 2,000. How will I see 3,000 in my booster paga? At the end of the day, they are paying me 1,000. Because you have to read that booster paga to see that where this money went to, where this money went to. So this one is just a brief explanation to show you how they actually do some of this calculation, that when you want to check your booster paga, don't check the Lodo or the Totale Competenza, whichever one that they used in your booster paga. Go and check where they wrote netto, netto, Netto. That is your actual salary. That is what you are supposed to check. So if you check there, they wrote 1,005. It means that you are also going to get 1,005 in your account. So please make sure you share this video so that you get to as many people as possible. And please don't forget to use tap send, that everybody are now using to send money to Nigeria with the highest exchange rate. If you put my promo code Heroes TV, they will even dash you €5 in your first transaction. You can get tap send from Play Store or from Apple Store. You want to send money to your mother, to your father, to your sister, to your loved ones, use tap send. Immediately you use it in seconds, they will get you get that money in Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you.